How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Riley here. And today, you guys, yet again, I am bringing you all another brand new NBA video right here on my channel. And today, you guys, we're coming at you with another brand new quiz. And as you can already see from the title of the video and on the screen right now, we are taking an NBA quiz on the quiz.com that is deemed to not let us get higher than an 80% or even an 80% for that matter. So you guys obviously see quizzes like this quite often, and most of them are clickbait. Don't get me wrong, but I've had a few people take this quiz beforehand and actually get to me and tell me that it is actually rather difficult. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't know what to expect. I have not taken it yet. Obviously, that would defeat the whole purpose of this video. So ultimately, we're going to find out here if I really am a true NBA fan, and apparently you guys are going to find out about yourselves as well if you take this with me along the way. But you guys, before we hop into this video, I just want to say that if you guys are brand new viewers to my channel, or you guys are coming from a previous video and you have not done this yet for some odd reason, I have no idea why you wouldn't. Please, you guys, I'm highly encouraging each and every one of you to go down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Trust me, you guys are not going to regret doing this. I say this all the time and in every single video. It's free, it's easy, it just gets you guys my content that much faster. So I mean, why wouldn't you? And while you are down there, make sure to hit that push notification bell. That way you guys get updates and notifications on my content and when I post videos instantly. So for any of you guys who do this for me, again, I really appreciate it. You know this. But without further ado, let's jump into this NBA quiz that is deemed to not let us get higher than an 80%. I'm actually really curious to see if we can knock this out. All right, so you guys, I just did check, and this quiz is actually 31 questions, so it is going to take a while, yes. But without further ado, after saying that, we're going to jump right into it. And question number one is, which team defeated Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant's Lakers in the NBA Finals? And this one, I'm almost confident when I do this, it is the Detroit Pistons. Yes, I am correct. We are 1 for 1 so far. All right, I do remember that, or I remember watching it at least. I think I was like 5 years old when it happened, so I don't remember it, but you guys know what I mean. Now we're on to number two. Who has won the most regular season MVP awards of the following players? And of the four players, we have LeBron James, Steve Nash, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tim Duncan. And with this one, you guys, I feel like this is a rather obvious one too. It is LeBron James. I'm pretty sure he has 4. Don't get me wrong, I could be wrong when I say that. But without further ado, we're going to keep going as fast as we can. We're on a hot streak right now. And we're on to question number 3, which is, which of the following All-Stars was on Team LeBron in the 2018 All-Star Game? Now with this one, you guys, this quiz is clearly from 2018, so I have no idea. I'm not going to be able to remember, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to see if I can remember. We got Damian Lillard, Joel Embiid, Klay Thompson, and Russell Westbrook. I'm almost positive Klay Thompson was not on his team. I could be wrong, though. And we got Dame, Joel Embiid, and Russell Westbrook. This one's going to be a shot in the dark, obviously, but we're going to try to help our percentage out. So I think I'm going to go with Dame. Nope, it was not Dame. It was Russell Westbrook. All right, there is the first one wrong. It's from 2018. If it was from 2019, I might have known it. But there's one wrong in this so far. We're on to question number 4. Russell Westbrook and Oscar Robertson are the only players to average a triple-double for the entire regular season. This is a fact. You obviously know this from Russell Westbrook doing it recently. All the hype was around him being the second player of all time to ever average this in the regular season. We're on to question number 5. We're 3 for 4 so far. And this, almost positive, yes, it is Muggsy Bogues. I know a lot of people get Muggsy Bogues and Spud Webb mixed up all the time. I do not, though. Correct myself there. I know Muggsy Bogues played for Charlotte, so we know that one. We're on to question 6, 4 for 5 right now. Which of the following players was not traded in the Kyrie Irving deal? We got Zizic, we got Isaiah Thomas, we got Jay Crowder, and we don't got Avery Bradley. He was the one out of these 4 that was not in the Kyrie Irving deal. I remember this, as it only happened like 2 years ago. So again, we're still on the hot streak. The one that we got wrong was kind of an iffy one. It was from 2018 All-Star Game. So I'm not really going to disregard that one too much, but now we are on to number 7. Which team did Paul Pierce play his final game for? That's an easy one. The LA Clippers. I remember specifically because it was his last year. It wasn't that long ago. But in his farewell tour, I guess you could say, his final game in Boston, he hit the 3 with like 5 seconds left. That's how I remember it. He was in a Clippers uniform, so that one was pretty easy for me. Not gonna lie, we are on to question number 8 now. How many teams did Ray Allen win an NBA championship with without even looking at the results? We scroll down now. It's 2. I'm almost positive it's 2 for this one because it was 1 with Boston and then he left for Miami. He won 2 there. Granted, remember, it says how many teams he won them with, not how many championships he won. So we're going with 2, and we are correct. All right, so far this quiz is relatively easy. I'm hoping it's going to get more difficult towards the end because I'm really hoping for that, because we want to see if we can fool anybody that's watching this even to get less than an 80%. We are on to question number 9 now. True or false, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, and Manu Ginobili all have won Finals MVP. Now, you guys, right off the top of my head, it is a 50-50 shot, and I'm going to go with false, and it is false. I'm almost positive, and I was correct. that not all 4 of them won finals MVPs. So, without further ado, after that, we're moving on to question number 10, and we have another name this player situation, and I have no idea who this is. I'm gonna be straight up, I have no idea who this is. This is gonna be a complete shot in the dark. He does not look like a Sam, or he might be Eddie Jones, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Glenn Rice, though. I think that might be Glenn Rice. And it is Glenn Rice. All right, there we go. There we go. It was in the back of my head somewhere. I knew it, you guys. I knew it was in the back of my head somewhere. Glenn Rice. We still only have 1 wrong as we are through 10 in this quiz. Not terrible by any means. Question number 11. Which team did Kobe Bryant score 81 points against? And this one is a clear Toronto Raptors. We all know the ongoing joke that Kobe dropped 81 on Jalen Rose's head as he was playing for the Toronto Raptors. I've watched that game plenty of times as it's been on TV and YouTube, so that one was relatively easy out of all of them that we've seen so far. Now on to question number 12. Who did the San Antonio Spurs beat to win their first NBA championship? Now you guys are gonna be straight up. I don't know this one. Obviously, they have all 4 East teams, so that's gonna be an easy one. I feel like it's either no, it's not New York. It is not New York. I'm positive about that. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I think it is Detroit. Correct me if I'm wrong here, and it was the Knicks. It was the Knicks. I'm pretty sure that was the year the Knicks made it to the finals as an 8 seed. In 1999, yes, now that I remember, that was the year that the Knicks made it to the finals as an 8 seed. All right, I'm really mad at myself now. That is going to really annoy me. We're 10 for 12 right now. I knew that one. I knew it, and I just put it in my head to tell myself no, because I didn't think it was it at the time, but all right, that one's going to stun me for a while. We're 10 for 12 so far. We're doing decent. We're going to keep going. We got question number 13 now. Which active all-star was selected in the second round of the NBA draft? And we got Paul George, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Draymond Green. Now, out of all of these, I'm going to go shot in the dark, and it is Draymond Green. Obviously, it's not a shot in the dark. I knew that. I really don't know why I said that, but we know Paul George is the top 10 pick. James Harden was definitely a first-round pick. I think he was like 20s. And Kawhi Leonard was the 15th overall pick by the Pacers, actually, and then got traded. So, by process of elimination, Draymond Green is the selection for that one. Now, we are on to question number 14, which is true or false. Michael Jordan has never lost in the NBA Finals or Conference Finals. Now, with this one, you guys, I know, everyone knows, for that matter, that Michael Jordan has never lost in the NBA Finals. That is a fact that will live on forever, but I'm not sure if he's undefeated in the Conference Finals. We know he's never lost an NBA Finals matchup, but he might have lost a Conference Finals one. I feel like they're trying to fool us with this one, so we're gonna go with false, and it is false. All right, so he did lose in the conference finals at least one time. At least once. All right, you had to think about that. You had to use context clues. We knocked that one out of the ballpark. There we go. On to question number 15 now. Another nameless player, and again, I have no idea who this is. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. No clue. He kind of looks like Terry Rozier, I'm not gonna lie, and he's even wearing a Celtics uniform. That's what I saw at first glance. But this is a shot in the dark. I know it's not Jason Williams, so it's either Darrell Armstrong, James Posey, or Antoine Walker. And with this one, I'm going to go with Antoine Walker, and it is Antoine Walker. Beautiful. All right, so we got 2 random guesses with the name the player situations, and we got them both correct, so that's going to help out our score a ton. But without further ado, we're moving on to question number 16 now. And we got, which current coach did Allen Iverson disrespectfully step over in the 2001 final? With this one, you guys, another obvious no-brainer, one of the more iconic basketball moments in the recent decades, and it is Allen Iverson stepping over Tyronn Lue in a Lakers uniform in the 2001 finals. Even though the Sixers did not go on to win it, that moment was still iconic. And in question number 17, we got, which player scored 71 points on the final night of the regular season to pass Shaq for the scoring title? And I know this one as well. It is David Robinson. I've heard stories about this. I've watched documentaries. I watch a lot of NBA basketball, you guys. You should know this by now. And I remember seeing that in order for David Robinson to get the scoring title, he had to put an absurd amount of points up on the board the final game of the regular season. And he actually did it by putting up 71 in the final regular season game to acquire that scoring title. So that's pretty cool. And now we got question number 18, which is, which of the following players has never averaged over 30 points per game in a single season? And out of the choices that we have Dwayne Wade, Vince Carter, Kevin Durant, and Tracy McGrady. Now with this, you guys, I know T-Mac averaged more than 30. I'm pretty sure KD averaged more than 30, so it is between D Wade and Vince Carter. And I want to say that D Wade averaged over 31 year. I want to say it, but I want to say Vince Carter did too. Go on, Vince Carter. It's okay, we got it right. There we go. Boom. Vince Carter. It was a shot in the dark between those two because I was almost positive that in the year that he won the championship that D-Wade put up more than 30, and I'm pretty sure he did after getting that one correct. So now we are on to question number 19. We're flying right now. We got to keep flying. True or false? The Los Angeles Lakers have the most championships in NBA history. Now, this is either between the Lakers or the Celtics. I know that straight up. I'm almost positive. I'm not sure which of the two has more, but off the top of my head, I'm going to go I'm gonna go Boston, and I think I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it is Boston that has more. They're neck and neck. I'm almost positive on that. I'm pretty sure one has 16 and one has 17, if I'm not mistaken. So we're currently flying right now, you guys. We have lost track of what our score is, but that doesn't matter. I'm almost positive we're gonna get over an 80%. And with this one, we got to name the player. Easy one, Brian Scalabrine. No brainer. We're moving past that right away. If you don't know who Brian Scalabrine is, click off this video right now. I'm sorry. But question number 21. Which current coach did Michael Jordan once punch in the face? His teammate, Steve Kerr. You've heard that plenty of times over the last couple of years with Steve Kerr being one of the greatest coaches in the NBA in the last couple of years. So that one was another easy one. We're moving on to question 22. And which player or players have hit more than 300 three-pointers in a single season? I'm going to go all of them. Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, Steph Curry. I know Steph Curry did it. I'm pretty sure Ray Allen and Reggie Miller both did it. And it was only Steph Curry. Wow, okay, I need to think about these a lot more. I just went into that one thinking that it was going to be clearly all the above, and I was proven wrong, and now I look like an idiot. So there is another one wrong. Think before you go into it, you guys. That is a life lesson in that question. We didn't even think about it. We just went straight into it and assumed it was an all of the above. You always assume it's all of the above. You guys have taken a test or two in your life. You know what I'm talking about. Now, with question number 23, which bust was selected above Kevin Durant in the NBA draft? This is another easy one. Greg Oden. We all know this, or at least I'm thinking a lot of us know this, that Greg Oden was taken number 1 by the Trailblazers, followed by Kevin Durant being taken number 2 by the Supersonics. That is an iconic bust that we will probably never forget, at least I won't. Now with question number 24, true or false, Robert Horry has more NBA championship rings than Michael Jordan. I'm going false with this one, and it is true. I did not know that. And I should have thought about it that it was going to be another trick question, because why would they throw Robert Horry into this question? But apparently he has 7 rings. Did not know that. All right, congratulations to you, Robert Horry. We're just going to go right past that and keep going. We got question 25. This is Manute Bol. This is Manute Bol. No doubt about it. You can just see it. I've seen his son play a lot of times. Bol going into the draft this year. He looks just like him. 7'7" player. How can you not know who that is? Question number 26. Which team did Tracy McGrady end his career with? Now, this one, you guys, I am very confident it's either the Rockets or the Spurs. And to be completely honest with you, I think I'm going with the Spurs in this one. And it is the Spurs. Yes, T-Mac was still playing on the Rockets in more of the prime of his career, I guess you could say. He still had quite a few injuries at that point, but he played for the Rockets in the kind of prime of his career. And then he moved on to the Spurs to finish off his career. So we got another one correct. Question number 27, which team did the NBA blockade trade sending Chris Paul to? This one is another no-brainer. The Los Angeles Lakers. You guys remember David Stern vetoing that trade, which would have sent Chris Paul to the Lakers to team up with Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol, I think, unless Pau was involved in the trade. Not quite sure, but we got about 4 questions left. Question number 28 is now, who won the NBA Finals MVP for the Detroit Pistons in 2004? Now, I'm thinking this is either Richard Hamilton or Chauncey Billups, and I'm going Chauncey Billups. It is Chauncey Billups. All right, you guys know I obviously didn't watch this in 2004. I was like 5 years old. But I've watched documentaries, I've watched videos, I've watched a lot of basketball, and I remember that Chauncey Billups was the Finals MVP. It was kind of a guess, but also kind of a guess on the knowledge that I have in the back of my head. So question number 29 now. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook have the same number of regular season MVPs. Very true after Russell Westbrook won his first MVP in 2017, averaging a triple-double. That one was another easy one. This quiz is not living up to the hype. I'm not even going to lie. Name that player. This is Michael Jordan and the GOAT, Kwame Brown. Easy one. Kwame Brown, one of the biggest busts in NBA history. Shouldn't have to say that twice. Shouldn't have to even go into it. You guys should have heard that name by now, and you should know who he is for being the biggest bust of all time. And now question number 31. How many players have won both the NBA Slam Dunk and 3-point contest? Now this one, you guys, this is going to be a complete shot in the dark. I have no idea. I have no knowledge of this. I probably never will, or I will after I answer this question. But we're going to go in the middle of the pack. We're going to go 2, and it is 0. All right, I should have just went with that. I should have went with the obvious one that a 3-point shooter will not win a dunk contest. Like, don't get me wrong, that is quite different nowadays. But I should have went with what my brain was telling me in the back of my head, which was a clear answer in 0, and it was correct. All right, I lied. It's not 31 questions. It's actually 35, so we are continuing on. Which of the following players was not a number 1 overall draft pick? We got Michael Olowokandi, Michael Beasley, Andrea Bargnani, and Anthony Bennett. I know this one. I know Beasley was the number 2 overall pick. I know Andrea Bargnani was 1. I know Bennett was 1, and I guess that leaves Olowokandi as number 1 as well. So it is Michael Beasley, who was the only one that was not the number 1 overall pick. He was the number 2 overall pick. I know that for a fact. And now Devin Booker's career high is higher than Michael Jordan's. That is true. Devin Booker's career high is 71 points. And to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what Michael Jordan's career high is. I'm pretty sure it's in the 60s range. Devin Booker does have a higher career high than Michael Jordan. In case you did not know that, question number 34. Name that player. I have no idea. It is not Glenn Robinson. I know that. We're gonna go Jerome Williams, and we get it again, you guys. I don't know. The back of my head is processing these players' names for some reason. I was just feeling Jerome Williams with this one. I don't remember him relatively at all, but we got it correct on the guess. So that is what I'm talking about. And now we are on to the final question, which is, aside from the Cleveland Cavaliers, which team completed a 3-1 series comeback in the 2016 NBA Finals? And that is the Golden State Warriors over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Most of you guys probably remember this. And that is going to finish off this 35 question quiz that apparently no one can get higher than an 80% on. Alright, you guys, I knew that we got higher than an 80% right from the beginning. I'm not going to lie about that. And you can see from the results right here, we have an 89%, which is pretty decent. I mean, it's a B+ in most of the grading scales. I'm not going to lie, I wanted higher, and I thought I was going to get higher at how it started. But you guys, after going through that 35 question quiz on thequiz.com, I'm thinking that's going to mark the end of the video here today. Once again, I'm really hoping you all did enjoy the video. Again, it seemed like it was going to be relatively easy in the beginning, but it got more challenging towards the end. I'm not gonna lie, but we ended up beating the cornerstone mark in this quiz. We got an 89 when it said we could not get an 80%, so I'm not gonna complain, that is for sure. But if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, shape, or form, I'm highly encouraging each and every one of you guys to go down below and slap a like on it for me. You guys know how much the support means to me. I truly cannot say it enough, and I'm going to continue to say it at the end of every video because you guys deserve it. The support here on the channel has been crazy recently, and again, I can't thank you guys enough. I am honest when I say that. But once again, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure to go down below as well and subscribe. We're coming out with brand new NBA videos every single week. It's gonna be a lot of fun here on the channel. It already has been a lot of fun, and it's only gonna continue. You guys don't want to miss out. I promise you that. So once again, I thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you guys. You all know this, and never forget it. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!